There was a survey conducted in a European country among people of Chinese background. The result was surprising but consistent. The shorter time people had lived there, the friendlier they felt locals were. The longer they stayed, the more likely they were to describe the locals as distant or even subtly discriminatory. At first glance, this feels counterintuitive. Should the language skills, cultural familiarity, and time make relationships easier? So why does the feeling often move in the opposite direction? Let's look at this from two perspectives. First, from the perspective of newcomers. If you are a tourist, an exchange student, or someone who just arrived, most of your interaction happen in service-oriented settings. Airports, hotels, shops, restaurants, universities. In these spaces, friendliness is part of the professional behavior. People are trained to be polite, helpful, and welcoming. At the same time, everything is new. Differences feel interesting rather than frustrating, and there's a kind of honeymoon phase where unfamiliar things are interpreted generously. And when language proficiency is still developing, many subtle signals, tone, irony, emotional distance simply go unnoticed. Now, fast forward a few years. You understand the language better. You work or study locally, and you notice patterns. Conversations remain polite, but invitations rarely come. Social circles feel closed, and slowly the sense of isolation grows, not because people are rude, but because closeness never quite arrives. Now, from the local perspectives, in many European cultures, politeness is a social norm. Being friendly does not automatically imply a desire for deeper connection. Building close relationships across cultures takes effort, emotional energy, and often linguistic flexibility. Compared to interacting with people who share the same background, it can feel less relaxed and less rewarding. There's also a more uncomfortable layer. In some contexts, foreigners may be seen consciously or unconsciously as outsiders or even competitors, whether in education, jobs, or social resources. The result is often polite distance rather than open exclusion. So being welcomed is not the same as belonging. And friendliness does not always mean emotional inclusion. This doesn't mean anyone is wrong or intentionally cold. It reflects different cultural expectations about boundaries, relationships, and social energy. Understanding this distinction doesn't instantly solve loneliness, but it can help people stop blaming themselves for something that is often structural, not personal.